Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We have Famosa from Guatemala. And this is 5% alcohol. It's brewed by Central American Brewery, an old brewery down there in Guatemala City.
Yeah, I don't know what the caloric intake is on this. There's a debate going around. What's a light beer? What isn't a light beer? I don't know.
I do.
Good for you.
I would say anything over 110 calories is not light, and anything over 4.2% is not a light beer, in my opinion.
That's an opinion.
Yeah.
That's not a fact.
No, I don't think there's a legal. I don't even think there's a legal definition of it. But there might be, but I'm not aware of it.
Right now, I think we're kicking a can around over a couple of calories and a few alcohol per volumes.
Okay, this is if whatever you want to believe, but that's a regular beer.
I would call this a light beer because it's 5.0.
I would, but
I know other people would call sessions 6.0 sessions. Some people. All right, so this has got it's got a black crow head on the front of it. I mean, not crow head, a rooster head, and yeah, it looks a lot like the Kellogg's cornflakes rooster, just all blacked out. This comes in a brown bottle. Almost long neck between the long and short, and it's a twist top. So we're gonna pour this and see what it's all about.
now
This is just an adjunct lager.
yeah, down in Guatemala, it's sold as Gallo. Its real name is Gallo.
Which means chicken.
Yeah, rooster. Means rooster. And but Gallo is spelled Gallo, which is Gallo, and they can't compete. You know, there's already Gallo wine, right? So they just changed the name to Famosa.
Oh man, you got ripped off. Look at that color. You remember the last time we had a beer this color?
Maybe that one from Aldi.
No, it was the one from St. Arnold.
Oh,
Remember that? It was some kind of a special beer of a brew that was brought back.
yeah. It was,
And it was
like
so light.
Metal
We were
Winter
just
or
like,
something it was called.
yeah, I don't recall the name of it because it was kind of forgettable.
Bland, yeah, it was very bland.
All right.
Can I look at the bottle?
Absolutely. Give me 1 second.
I hadn't seen those bottles in a while. I was trying to find a can today, but they didn't have it. When I went back to the store, I bought it from before.
Told you we can go get a 6-pack of this. It's real close.
Yeah, Famosa lager beer from 1896. That's right. That's all they say. They make a lot of other beers down at that brewery. We don't get them. Like they make a dark lager. They make like a 6%er. They do make us. There is a 6%er that Aldi carries sometimes from them, but haven't seen it lately.
And what kind of beer is that?
We did a review of it. It's a Mexican style. It's more like a malt liquor.
All right. Cheers. Again, the appearance is coming through as light straw.
Yeah.
There's almost no head. There was a little head. It was big bubbles, like soda pop bubbles, coming through on this, or like mineral water. I just had a mineral water from Mexico not too long ago, and it was reminded me a lot of that. It was big, natural spring bubbles. So I'm gonna taste this.
Get the fermented barley, fermented grain, some Mexican corn, you know, that Central American corn. A little sourness.
Tastes a little bit like Carta Blanca.
Carta Blanca.
A little bit.
Most of these Mesoamerican beers, you know, Middle American beers taste similar. But I was over there at Star today looking for this, but they had Barina from Honduras. They had Port Royal, which I think is from Honduras. Thought about buying it, but I didn't buy it. Salvavita, they had Salvavita with the lifesaver on it, you know, like Pacifico has, you know, when you're in the water and they throw that thing to you.
Yeah.
Put it around your arm, under your arms.
It's real light tasting. It's pleasant.
Very mild.
Yes.
Medium bodied, light to medium bodied, and a crisp finish.
Now, if you gave this to me and say guess the alcohol per volume on this, I would say it's like 3.8 or something. I would never guess that it's 5.0.
Really?
It just doesn't come through. I do like the corn. You said there's some fermentation going on with the barley.
Tastes like it. I mean, obviously it's fermented as beer.
Well, I was just thinking like extra fermentation or something.
Oh no, I don't know anything about that. It just tastes like fermented grain. I worked with a guy from Guatemala, and he said, yeah, it's real popular down there. He said everybody knows Gallo. But he knows it's called Famosa because he's been living here. Can you see the date? It must be May 8th, 20. Okay, so it's best by May of 2025. All right, so it was made in May.
I did notice that when I got it yesterday. I was looking, I was like, look at this. It goes all the way to May 25.
Give it a year. But I wouldn't recommend going a year on it. But
No, I don't fool around with these low alcohols, not these light beers here.
if it was 10%, well, yeah, or 8, yeah, but 5, they'll start kind of deteriorating. They won't make
It's
it
got that
6.
sweet corn taste to it, but the corn is full.
Yeah, it's bready. Hop bitterness, a minimum amount, really low. Like most of these adjunct lagers, the hop bitterness is very low. Is it that different from all your other Mexican beers? Well, this is not a Mexican beer, but no, not
It's
really.
like I said, it tastes the closest one that this tastes like that I've had is Carta Blanca,
Yeah.
which I like. It's not one of my most favorite ones.
I like it. Yeah. Panama.
Of course, Superior and Negro Modelo.
Oh yeah. Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala. I've had beers from all those countries and Mexico, and they're very similar. I've never had anything from Belize. I don't know if they make beer in Belize, but I've never had one from them for sure, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, it's a good one. I'll give it a score, but you can give it a score for it.
It's a good beer. I'm not getting anything out of the ordinary about it. I'm not getting anything unpleasant. It's not knocking my socks off per se. I mean, it's not giving me that wow factor, but it is good. It has a slight fullness to it.
Slight, which means it's not light. You can tell it's not light. Those light beers are so thin, They're just. I was
Yeah,
drinking
this definitely had the ultra light color to it.
the color,
so
yeah. You
it's-
must use really pale malt.
Yeah, it's very favorable. I would buy it again. I wouldn't run it down because like you said, a lot of these beers are similar. I'm gonna give it a 92 out of 100. I think it's a very good beer. But I've had others like Superior, Negro, Modelo that are better beers than this, but they're also like a different style.
Don't forget Victoria.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Victoria.
And Dos Equis Amber, I really like that one. Guess I like the darker ones. Yeah, I'll go along with that, 92. I think the canned version I gave a higher score. I know I did, but sometimes canned to bottle, it's not supposed to be different, but sometimes it seems different, but I don't know. I don't know why, but and it might have been a fresher. It might have been even fresher. Oh, this is not really old. Only 3 months. Nothing to that. Okay, well, anyway, so Les Le Bon Temps Relais, an excellent beer, and we're going to end this review by saying y'all go to Guatemala and take a brewery tour.
Pick it up, try it. It might be toward your style, what you like in this type of beer. It's not bad.